Hello and welcome to FitZest. This is Pramod, your YouTube fitness buddy. First of all, I would like to wish you all a very happy new year. Let's all resolve to be and evolve into being fit this 2021. You guys might remember me showing you a workout using an amazing Indian equipment, that is the mace or the Gada. So as promised, in today's video I will be showing you how I have made my Gada or the mace. The Gada or mace is an equipment with a weighted end and a long handle. So you're gonna need handle that will hold the weight at one of its end. So what I have done is, as you can see here, as we had just finished constructing our house, I just had many GI pipes lying around my house. So I cut two lengths of about 3.5 feet and 1.5 inch diameter GI pipe pieces for my handle. You also need some projections from one end of the stick so that the weight that you're going to attach to the pipe doesn't slip off when you swing the Gada. So for this purpose I had to either fix some bolts at one end or make some other arrangements, jugaad as we call in Indian tongue for that matter. So I had to get two holes drilled at one end of my GI pipe. Now I didn't have a driller to accomplish this, so I took it to a workshop and got two holes drilled, which costed me around 25 rupees. So from the workshop I got two 10 mm hole drilled, one each in each of the pipe pieces. Now I had two options. Either I could spend some money and get two bolts to run through the holes. Now let me remind you, if you are going to fix the bolt, you will need to have two nuts and washers for each bolt. That is because you will have to fix the bolt such so that you have at least a half inch or 1 inch projection from the center of the pipe on either side. So instead of that, what I did was I had these pieces of steel bars that are used to reinforce the concrete structure. So I also got them cut into around 6 or 7 inch pieces, and which I inserted through these holes and got it tied to the pipe with these aluminum or steel strings that were lying around. Now for the weights I chose cement, obviously, because after the construction of house there were cement, sand and paint buckets for the mold. So I got my concrete mix by mixing cement and sand in 1:2 ratio. Now I didn't go for filtering of this sand, I just used unfiltered sand so that it had some small pebbles or so, but that doesn't matter as long as you have enough weight that can go around your mace. So I filled the concrete mixture into these molds, which in my case was paint buckets that were in my house, and dipped this handle with the end having this steel bar tied to the hole into the concrete. Now here I would like to give you a suggestion. If you want to remove the mold after the concrete hardens, what I did is I just gave a coating of diesel to the inner sides of the mold. Now this is one technique used in many concrete structure companies that they use so that they can remove the mold after the concrete hardens. I forgot to give the coating to one of my Gada, but for the other one I did, and the mold came off easily. Once the concrete is in and you have put the handle into the concrete mixture, now is the time to let it set for around 24 or 48 hours. So this is a real challenge because you will have to center the rod perfectly and also Let it stand in that way for those 48 hours until the concrete hardens. Now, since you do not have any support for this, the handle tends to, slant to one side or even topple in if your handle is too long for the weight that you are preparing. So I tied the setup by string to one of the pillars of my car shed so that it stays in place for those 48 hours. After 24 hours, the concrete hardens and you can gently remove the mold. If you have coated the inner sides of it with diesel, the mold will easily come off. Now is the time for curing. So you don't want to use the Gada right away. So either keep it dipped in water for 1 or 2 more days, or at least keep pouring water to the concrete weight for 2 to 3 days so that it cures properly and hardens. Now once you do that, voila, you have your mace or Gada ready for your workout. Now you can always paint the Gada if you want to make it more attractive, which I didn't, and I have left it as it is. As long as it serves the purpose, I don't need to paint, and there were no paint lying around as well, so I just left it as it is. So there you have your Gada. Keep watching my channel for more such videos related to workout and fitness. If you do like the contents, do not forget to subscribe, share and comment on my videos. So until next time, ciao.